It might only be January, but clearly we're into our second event of the season on the World Tour. New Delhi, India's capital, with a population of an astonishing 29 million. And a new venue too. Welcome to day one of the India Open, coming to you live from the Indira Gandhi Arena. Massive prize money on offer this week, nearly $1 million US. And our thanks to Mihir and Zhang for bringing on the HSBC BWF World Tour Finals trophy. And if you're a regular viewer, you'll know that that will be played for in December in Hangzhou in China. And of course our cameras will be there to cover it for you. Okay, let's take a check on exactly what we have in store for you here on day one on court one. And we start with mixed doubles. Chinese pair Cheng and Zhang with nothing to lose when they take on world champions Chen and Chen. Then it's women's singles. Wen Qixu ranked outside the world's top 30 against the talented Thai Busanan Bamrampan, who won this title 4 years ago. The men to follow. Christo Popov was brought down to earth with a first round defeat in Kuala Lumpur last week, but the new World Tour Finals champion starts big favourite versus 30-year-old Wang Zhuwei. A mixed doubles for the home fans after that, as Indians Kapila and Krasto meet Thai pair Tiratsakul and Teratanachai for the very first time. Before, we've a chance to assess the form of men's number 3, Jonathan Christie. He's won all 3 previous meetings with the Singaporean Jason Tett. 5 more matches after that in the company of Jill Clark and Steen Pedersen. A couple of singles matches to get us started, including home favourite PV Sindhu, and then later on some big names as well, including Astrup and Rasmussen in the men's doubles. That's with Jill and Steen a little later. Let's have a check then on the mixed doubles draw. This is the third quarter, and we are concentrating on that last match, which features the number 4 seeds Chen Tangier and Terry Way. My name's Trevor Harris, alongside me as ever is Bobby Griffin. How do you think Chen and Toe have adapted to their new, maybe some would say surprising status as world champions?
Yeah, surprise for me for sure, especially since they had a split after the All England last spring. For them to come together and have come through the last 9 or 10 months in the way they have is truly impressive. 8 semi-finals since the Singapore Open last year, an incredible run of form. I think they once again will be one of the pairs in the hunt this week, but today's opponents, Chen Xing and Zhang Qi, they really are capable and could provide the upset here on day one.
Well, we had a few upsets yesterday, and there have been a few withdrawals as well in the various different disciplines due to injuries. First up, it's the Chinese pair, who, as Bobby mentioned, despite being ranked down at 16 in the world, are certainly dangerous. They've only met Chen and Toe once before. They did lose it, but it was in 2 very tight games. That was at the Korea Open semi-final stage in 2024. 22-20, 21-19. So, although Chen and Toe will start favourites, this is no certainty. And here come the Malaysians, 4th seed. The thing is, when you win the world title, it kind of puts a target on your back a little bit, doesn't it? Because it's kind of a, you're there to be shot at, and anyone who takes you down can say we've beaten the world champion.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big match for the Chinese. It's a free hit, really. They'll go in as underdogs, but very talented players. She was impressive as a junior, a couple of silver medals at the World Junior Championships in 2019 in Kazan. And with her partner, you know, they've achieved some really impressive and surprising victories in their career so far. But their last semi-final, the Chinese pair, was all the way back at the Indonesia Open. So they haven't really got the form coming into this one.
And red. Who's going to fall? Red. Red. Black for you. It's black. You on the toss. What do you choose? Serve. Who will serve? Cheng will serve. Who will receive? Cheng. Choose your end. This side.
Round of 32 still, so we have 4 courts in operation today. And just to let you know that from tomorrow, we will also have coverage on court 2, as well as here on number 1 court. Start time tomorrow the same as today, so just past 10 AM here in New Delhi. Let's give you a bit of information then about these 4 players, kicking off with the Chinese pair. Both of them 23 years of age. That 9 ranking you can see there was not that long ago actually, just less than a year ago, last March. They have won a World Tour title, that was the Orleans Masters a couple of years ago. And they made the semis of the Indonesia Open last year, so anyone who can do that in the Super 1000 can never be underestimated. Zhang, who studied at the Central South University in Hunan. They were in Kuala Lumpur last week. They lost to the top seeds and eventual winners, Feng and Huang, in the round of 16. And their opponents from Malaysia, the world champions, ranked 3, that is their highest ever. With that fantastic performance, as Bobby was mentioning, in Paris last August. Chen actually won a World Junior Championship bronze way back in 2016. 4 world titles they've won. World Tour titles, I should say, in the last 2 years, including the Australia Open just a couple of months ago. That was a Super 500. And although it was a surprise that they won the world title last year, there'd been signs previously that they were capable of playing at that kind of level. They got to the final of the World Tour Finals in China in 2024. Chaturanga Tisanayaka from Sri Lanka is our chair umpire, and he will be supported by Hong Ho Woo from Korea in the service judge's chair. Not just an awful lot of prize money on offer this week, but plenty of ranking points. I mentioned the World Tour Finals trophy at the start of the show, and the winner here will claim 11,000 points. It'll be a great start to the new year. Prize money, by the way, for the doubles winners, just over $70,000 US. It's the 24th edition, this, of the India Open, first held back in 1973. Just waiting for Towie Wei to make sure his shoelace is tied up. And then we should be set
So place your back
for the umpire player introductions.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Cheng and Towie A, Malaysia, and on my left, Cheng and Chang-Chi, China. Chang-Chi to serve to Cheng Tianjie, Lowell. Play.
So here we go. First shuttle hitting angle on our first day of televised action here at the India Open 2026.
Service over. 1 low.
And Chen and To will be well aware how close that match was the last time they met. They won't want to give the Chinese any encouragement early on. That's out the back.
Service over. 1 all.
Interested that the Chinese pair won the coin toss and didn't elect an end of the court to start the match. I wonder how telling that might be as we move on. That's wonderful.
2.
I mean, I guess it's the first time that they've played here, obviously. Different venue being used this year. We were kind of next door for the event the last few years. Probably would have had a chat with some of their teammates who played yesterday, just to maybe get an idea what they thought.
Yeah.
In terms of the drift and the preferred end.
Service over.
And they would have had time practicing in the arena as well, so
All.
to not choose an end suggests to me conditions are fairly even both sides, but you know, there are doors open up here just beside us. There's curtains where you're pretty much outsiders as soon as you walk through them. It's potentially a windy arena, but we'll see.
3.
And of course, a first chance to really practice an event in the arena which will be used for the World Championships in August.
It is a vast venue, this actually. Seat more than 14,000 spectators. It's nicely done by Toei. Hosts all kinds of different sports actually. Kabaddi, tennis, they've had WWE here, and music events too.
Good hold at the net from Toei.
Well, they're netting them to death
5,
at the moment.
2.
Yeah, shaping to hit hard. The Chinese having to drop back in defence slightly opens up that forecourt. Very charismatic pair, the Malaysians. Tons of skills.
Can't play a drop shot any better than that. Just died over the net.
6, 2.
And those are the kind of errors that Chinese pair just can't afford, really, because they're not going to get too many back, you wouldn't imagine, from the Malaysians.
Not had her best start, Zhang, at the net so far. Slightly indecisive at times.
Service over. 3, 6.
Good placement on that smash from Cheng.
4, 6. Service over. 7, 4. Play on. Service fault called too high.
Oh, that's a pity, because I think that flicker
Service
might have
over.
meant she was in
5,
business.
7.
I don't think he read it at all, Cheng Xin, but doesn't matter, it was too high.
It's a good indication for the Malaysians, though, and it'll at least give them that confidence that they can use the flick effectively if they can keep it in court. Well played.
Service over. 8, 5.
Good rally. Oh, bad luck, the whole court was open.
Service over. 6, 8.
that'll give her a bit of confidence.
7, 8.
Didn't like lightning for the very straightforward kill, but it was the intent really more than the execution.
Yeah, she slightly backed off to start with, and I think gave them a false sense of security there. Changed her mind and came pushing the net when she realised the Malaysians were slightly late.
8 all.
So from 6-2 down, and back on terms, the Chinese.
Nine, 8.
It's quite a bad miss, really mistimed the shot here. She hasn't played many from the rear court yet, Toei Wei.
Service over. 9 all. Service fault called, too high. No, too high.
Second time.
Service over. Come here.
Well, that's not going to do her any good.
Come here. Wait.
She's really not
It
happy,
was
is she?
too high. Yeah, do not influence my service judge. Play.
Yeah, I mean, the chair umpire
10,
has to back up the decision of the
9.
service judge. He doesn't know it was too high.
Play.
What he's going on is the service judge's decision. The service judge has those perspex blocks in front of him to make the decision.
Yeah, good umpiring. It's like you say, the umpire himself, he can't make a call from there. Has
11,
to back up the service
9
judge.
interval.
Yeah, and what's important now, you suspect, from the Malaysians' point of view, is they don't let any kind of perceived sense of injustice get into their heads and let it affect the play in general, because the Chinese have come from 6-2 down to take a 2-point lead at the interval.
For 20 seconds. For 20 seconds. Coach, return to chair. Players back on court. Players back on court. Eleven, 9. Play.
Might just have come at a good time, actually, for Chen and Toei, that interval, just to get them to settle down a bit after getting very annoyed about those service fault calls.
Service over.
Yeah, I think
10,
you're right.
11.
Changing that initial sense of wrong into a sort of, right, come on, let's turn this around, give them a little bit of fire in the belly.
I agree. I think, you know, you can use it to your advantage, can't you? As much as it can maybe affect you adversely, you can also say, right, you and me against the world here. And it's not the worst attitude sometimes.
Thank you.
You can see the player going down, Zhang. The court mopper was on for about 0.5 of a second. It's very different in terms of conditions to what we saw last week, isn't it? Where we were into the 30-degree heat and very humid. A lot of moisture on the court all week long at Malaysia Open. Very different here, it's cold here in Delhi.
Put it this way, you don't need ice in your drink, do you?
Cheng, return the shuttle.
No, and
Return the shuttle. 12, 11.
whilst the weather forecast suggests it's getting up into the sort of high teens centigrade, it isn't inside the arena, is it?
No one home.
Service over.
Good counter-attack.
12.
Chen
all.
putting it all on the line with that round-the-head smash. Left a lot of work to do in recovery. Just got the angle of his smash wrong.
Fault.
Not this time.
Service
That
over.
serve was sent back with
13,
interest.
12. Change. Cheng back on court.
Does that a lot in defence. She's crouched right down, and I think sometimes when the advantage is with your opponents overhead, you've just got to stand up to it, take it on, because if you're falling away in defence, you see a lot of players backing off so far,
all.
out of position, off balance. I think sometimes you've just got to stand up, stand your ground and try.
Just about to say, when Tony Wei served there, it was the moment of truth. The serve was fine, having been called twice
14.
in the previous two serves,
13.
but unfortunately the error on the third shot of the rally did the damage. It's a lovely piece of placement.
Service over.
Slight deception on that backhand.
14
Holds the shuttle,
all.
changes the angle at the last moment.
He's a big man, Cheng, he's 6'1", but he was never going to get anywhere near that.
It's a good rally.
Best of the match, but it's gone long.
Service over.
Yeah, and frustration showing on
15,
Cheng at the end there, because
14.
he was in good position, had time to measure that shot. Went defensive
Coach,
and
do not
perhaps
coach on the players really.
could have held the attack even. It's a great backhand from
16,
Cheng.
14.
Perfectly placed pace and flat over the net here, causing a quick reaction from toe.
Seventeen, 14.
Well, the change of ends will be interesting. I don't think I can recall a shuttle going out the back on the near side behind the Malaysians yet, but plenty out the back on the Chinese side.
Service over. 15, 17.
A measure for us all, early stages, as to if there is a fast and slow end. Lovely, tidy backhand down the line.
Well, both pairs at the moment
16,
almost
17.
taking in turns to win points in clusters. And still wide open this opening game.
Gets that flick serve working this time, Toei Wei.
Service over.
Just always think there's an error not
18,
far away, don't you, at the moment
16.
with Chen and Toe.
Too many errors.
19, 16.
Coach looks a bit cold, sat in that chair at the back. Good counter. Oh, you can see with that lift, the final lift up to Cheng, how much the shuttle moved from left to right.
So 4 game points for Cheng and Zhang here against the world champions. They trailed early, but they came on really strong at the finish. 21-16, and probably a fair reflection of the first, 15 minutes of play. And a potential shock on the cards here. World champions trail, 1-0 down.
Oh, tengah sikit.
Tengahkan sikit bagi aku senang pergi boleh pergi buat. Tak apa cari lagi. Faham arahan. Daripada servis saja tadi tak apa. Tak apa cari biasanya. Faham. Lebih confident lagi masuk kat sini. Kat sini pun sama, dia orang Malaysia pun tak akan banyak naik. Sebab dia orang sudah menang ni. Dia orang lebih solidkan balik dekat dia orang punya game fast cepat sini. 你把那个你把那个把快速给了个脚跟着打，慢慢打，就说你这不打你硬着命。就是我们在家里记录有一次平中，第二名第二平中，要不你就两个快，他把传统跟过来，你管他车子没车子，他把就往给你，这边那个快球，好吧。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game, level. Play.
So now a test to see how Chen and To react after dropping that opening game. And they really went off the boil as well in the latter stages of it.
Need to reduce that error count. Far too many unforced from the Malaysians in the opener.
Low.
Not having a great time at the moment. Tell me when complete miss hit there.
Low.
Any number of errors in the first game.
Yeah, when she's been called upon into the rear court, she's... Wow.
4 low.
Well, I noticed towards the end of the second just how significant the drift left to right was. I wonder whether that issue with the drift is making the timing so difficult for the Malaysians. Certainly the Chinese... Yeah, look at that! Certainly the Chinese are coping with it really well. Look! Yeah. Left to right drift is as big as I've seen.
1-4.
Got to be careful hunting the right-hand corners as we look down at this main shot.
Yeah, very nicely played. They really do look in control of the game at the moment, Cheng and Zhang.
5-1.
Tohiwei left exposed here. Would have liked to have seen her play a little bit of pace on that shot and then look for the straight drive, but she sort of ducked out of it at the last second.
Service over. 2 5. Fault.
Wonderful play.
Service over. 6-2.
Two well-placed shots. It's just not going right.
7-2.
Timing of the shuttle has really knocked the confidence of this Malaysian pair.
Well, it's just error after error at the moment
2.
from Chen.
They've got to wind it down. They've got to stop trying these sort of creative touch shots when their timing's not there. They have to go a little bit more simple. It's amazing.
Service over. 3-8.
On the carpet, that one.
4-8. Chang, get ready quicker. Get ready quicker.
Need a late action, a controlled attack in these kind of conditions. Can't wind up for the big smash as easily.
4.
Yeah, that's a good lead from Zhang. I always think it's impressive when absolutely certain the serve's going short, because you're not really expecting that.
Service over. 5-9. Chen, play on.
Looking at the coach, that might have gone long. Short lift.
Yeah, just too much angle.
6-9.
It's the drift again. It's very comfortable, that shot, but it just keeps going. Got to play inside the singles line on the right side of the court. Better from Cheng.
7-9. Return the shot. Return the shot. Chang, return the shot.
Well, Mojo apparently rediscovered.
9. Top.
Yeah, let's hope so for their sake. Times this smash nicely. Quite short, but still. Had to have the power and find the middle of those two.
Well, first challenge here.
Chang
We're a very long way away, but
out.
instinctively it looked long, gotta say.
So far away I can barely see the line judge. I think there was a hand out wide, so yeah, I think it was called long.
It was definitely called long, and as I say, I think that was the right decision, but Hawkeye will tell us. First time we've used the technology this morning. Yeah. Not by much, but long it was.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 9 all. Play.
5 points in a row from the Malaysians.
You need wipe. Wipe the court, please.
8-2 down, 9-4 down. Good fight back.
Play.
That was probably going wide.
Yeah, and she thought about leaving it as well and changed her mind.
10-9.
Paid the price.
She hasn't made many of those today. She's attempted quite a few.
All.
Timing's just not there. She's got a gold patch on her thigh there.
Play on. Players, no delay, play on. Service over. 11.
So
10.
the Malaysians
Interval.
ahead by a point at the break as they try to find the resolve to level this match.
就压在你头上，就听你球在，你头就有那个，有什么能听出球在哪里，知道吗？又不知道球在哪里，怎么知道下一拍呢？是吧？你现在球打很好，前面你拦了几个，那是下，说实话是给你碰上，你现在放做好，但你要看来碰的很好，打的球本来很舒服的，又开始。你看到那个球打得很好了，别人又不能抽你了，你现在可以往前压你。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Coach, didn't do it. 11, 10. Play. Wipe the court, please.
Well, that was excellent defence from Cheng in
Service
particular.
11 all. Toe, 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 toe. Show that white. Thank you.
State of that shuttle.
$11 all. Service over, take a new one. 12-11.
Pace on the shot again from Chen. Oh, she's floored.
Wipe the court, please. Service over. 12 all.
I think almost by instinct, the players who go down are asking for the court to be wiped, but I can see zero perspiration, given how cold it is here in Delhi.
Might be some frost on the court.
Not Morton. Yeah, Chen, his instinct was to hit hard, he just had to wait for the reaction of the drift. Decided just to play it a bit safer, which I'm glad to see. There you go again, that shot instinctively off the racket. That's going in court, but the drift kicks in.
13,
and it ends up miles wide.
Cheng, get ready quicker.
Another rally over 30 shots. There's been a couple up there so far, but not necessarily call this the longest game we've seen in a while. Pretty quick,
Service
really.
over. 13 all.
Good pressure from the Chinese.
Very quick to see the opportunity there, Zhang.
14, 13.
Yeah, she's textbook when it comes to the forecourt. As soon as she sensed Toei Wei was taking that below tape height, she knows her job well. Pounce on anything that comes back to the forecourt.
Do not caution the players ready.
Good leave.
15, 13.
Still haven't learnt the lesson. Going for the attack into the tram lines down the right side is still too dangerous.
Service over. 14, 15. Service over. 16, 14.
Desperate defending.
Well, got the just rewards in the end, making the Malaysians play another shot. And all of a sudden, the scoreboard has a bit of a worrying look
14.
from the world champions' point of view.
Yeah, they're not on the same page here.
Cheng, show back.
Oh, that was halfway up the net.
Well, Toe did well, controlled the attack. She could have tried a little bit more. She didn't. She just held the attack for her partner. He goes for the big wind-up smash, as is his instinct. That's given the
14.
windy conditions. He's missed another one.
Well, potentially an exercise in nerve holding here for Cheng and Zhang.
Service over. 15, 17.
It's easier to time this shot because the lift was flat. Flatter means slightly more pace on the shuttle. Less affected by the drift, he can then really go at it. Chinese are almost better off just lifting it high onto the back line and letting him make mistakes.
16, 17. Didn't shuttle. No, play on.
If they have to defend, I mean.
Cheng, play on. No delay.
Zhang Qi really is a master at managing momentum. I've noticed over the last few years.
Great defending from Toe. And that's dropped well in. And that could be a pivotal point. 3 in a row now.
17.
Get them on terms.
What a time to find accuracy This was high risk.
Play on. Service over. 18-17.
Slightly anguished look of the Malaysian coach. Big point.
Well, that's called in, but immediately challenged by the Malaysians. This is a massive decision for Hawkeye.
This might be as good a shot as Toei Wei's on the couple of rallies previous. Early call by the line judge.
Wipe the board, please.
This would give a massive advantage, wasn't it?
Plum on the line, right on the junction of
Challenge unsuccessful.
back line, sideline.
One challenge remaining. 19-17. Play.
Well, that was a bad error.
Service over.
Having done well to stay in the point initially, that was just a gift in the end.
Top.
Just a nothing shot, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Players at this level, even with the drift, you can't accept that. Had loads of time to measure that shot. Good turn. Lovely.
Yeah, buried it, and here are 2 match points for Cheng and Zhang.
Match point 18.
Well, maybe there was a bit of nerves involved in that because it was way short
20.
of the service line. So 1 match point. I beg your pardon, it's into the net. I thought it was short. Didn't even get over the net.
Didn't even touch the tape. That was so poor, that serve.
So 1 save, 1 to go. This time on the Toei Wei serve. That is wonderfully placed, and it's a great win for Cheng and Zhang, and the world champions are out before breakfast in the first round here at the India Open. Definitely a shock, but we did highlight at the start that that previous meeting was close, and they are dangerous floaters in the draw, Cheng and Zhang. And I think on the balance of both games, Bobby, I don't think Chen and To can have too many complaints, can they?
Absolutely not. Too many mistakes from them today. Took too many risks given the conditions. Should have played a lot more controlled, aggressive shots. Instead, they were really trying to take it too early, trying to hit too hard, trying to go for lines. Yeah, they'll be disappointed with that. Credit to the Chinese.
This was the final moment. Beautiful placement by Zhang Qi. And the Chinese win 21-16, 21-19, and it only took 39 minutes on court. Well, we are going to take a short break. When we come back, women's singles featuring the popular Thai Busanan on Ban She's up against Wen Chi Shu of Chinese Taipei. Don't go away.